Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing, having a great Sunday. Guys, we are here because opportunity is everywhere. And I saw somebody post earlier today that entrepreneurship equal activism. And let me tell you what that means. That means sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And you can't say you want to change the world and change your community and not be able to even change the financial situation in your own household. So, what does that look like? That looks like taking advantage of simple things. And one of the simple things we're talking about is owning your own beauty supply business or owning your own virtual nail salon and being in a position to supply products and services that people already use to them. So if you're interested, go to bit.ly/beautybank2020 and join us to get some more information. And I want some of the representatives who are here today to just talk about the opportunity. And one thing I tell people about earning seven figures in a year, that means you have to be opportunistic. And when you see an opportunity for money, to make money doing something that people are always using, then you have to take advantage. Jobs are being shut down left and right. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their jobs left and right. And so you have to always have a backup plan. You can't trust any job, any establishment, any organization so much as that you don't have something on the back burner that you can utilize if they say forget you and we don't want to be involved with you tomorrow. Anything can happen. I'm going to put FedEx on notice. I'm about to tweet them in a minute. They had a man who was, I don't know what we call the Karens that are men, but they had a man who was delivering packages, and the white man came out of his house, cussing him out, calling him boy. This a Bob. We call him Bob. Okay. So Bob came in his house acting a fool with him. And so the man started recording him. And he was like, da 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 da, all this stuff. And FedEx ended up firing the black man. Well, FedEx, do you know the whole story? Do you know what really went on? I know that man didn't plan on delivering packages that day and somebody pressing his buttons and him losing his job, but it happened. And in today's rapid fire, these corporations are trying to really play the middle. That's what they're doing. Starbucks, you can't wear the Black Lives Matter. Oh, black people drink black coffee. Oh, you can wear the black. So corporations are just trying to do whatever is going to keep them paid. I tell you all the time, there's a thin line between racism and capitalism. But you're part of the problem if you don't know something, if you're not doing something to make your money. Chanel?
Just trying to get off mute. Coach, you're absolutely right. I think a lot of times when opportunities show up, we don't expect that opportunity to come forth the way that we think it is. So when someone presents something to us as an opportunity, well, first thing they tell me, well, sis, I got to pray about it. Pray about it. Why are you praying about that? I mean, you're not praying about any other opportunity that comes before you. So I think sometimes we miss the mark, or we miss.
Why are you praying about being broke?
Right.
See, this is the Jesus talk that confuses me. You already told the Lord, look, what I'm doing ain't working. You on the way to your job, you praying for opportunities, you praying for change, you praying for something different to happen. And then when something happens, you have to go back and pray about it again, or you have to look for 5 different sets of confirmation before you can move forward.
Here's my favorite. Let me call my girlfriend and ask her what she thinks. What? She
The broke one? Oh, okay. The one that's struggling just like, see, guys, I'm not saying that to offend anybody, but right. When I first started to want to change myself, I had to realize that I had to change my circle first, and that people who were in the same situation as me could not give me next level advice. If you're living paycheck to paycheck too, You can't tell me how to get. If you're not happy at your job either, you can't tell me how to get off this job. If you're not making extra money, you can't tell me how to go be an entrepreneur. So I had to realize that I had to get advice in places that were what I wanted to be and how I wanted to live. And I could not go and seek advice from people who were doing, acting, and living the same way I was living. And that's the truth of the matter.
True story, coach. True story. I don't get it. I think a lot of times we keep ourselves back with our overthinking and our over strategizing and bombarding heaven when he's already sent you the answer. I think a lot of times we just need to take a risk, step out. How bad do you want to change your situation? You know, coach, I kind of want to ask some of the ladies here, what was it that clicked in your mind that made you say, yes, this is the opportunity, I need to be a part of this?
For me, it was saving money. I spend money on my daughter's braiding hair. I go there to get my weave hair, and just to think about all the money that I was spending, and to know that what I buy with the money goes back into my pocket, that was a big one for me.
Chanel, this is Aaliyah. I have to say the same thing. I spent a lot of money on just hair products. And I said, wow, you know, the chance to own and operate my own online beauty supply with effort. You know, you pay for the products anyway. Why not have a business? You know, this is something that you can do. A lot of us, or a lot of my friends that I know of, they don't want to go back to work. They don't, but they have to. So why not open up a beauty supply business online? It's mind boggling, but that's one of the main reasons that I did it, because I just want to make sure that if I buy products, which I do, I can get paid for them.
For me, when I was looking for something, and when I saw it, I jumped right on it because I realized I didn't have to smell anything or taste anything, and everything's online. So when it said it was all done for me, I just have to learn how to work it, and so it's, to me, it's a good business.
So it's really a no-brainer when you're thinking about what can I do during this time, because, you know, coach, I think people think COVID is over. I think they're walking in the streets. I mean, my street has gotten so busy. I'm just like, do y'all understand that this thing is not over? And I know that they want to sweep it under the rug and make everybody believe that it's safe to go out, and it ain't safe. It ain't safe. You need to stay inside, you know, to risk your health, the health of your family, to go buy a wig, to go buy a relaxer, unless you're going natural, to go buy your dread oil, when you can order that stuff and have it delivered to your door. Don't believe everything you hear. Take care of yourself and take care and protect your family. This thing is not over.
And I'm like Aaliyah. You know, I don't use hair products per se, but I use bump stop and clippers, and I use a lot of stuff to keep this whole head pretty. And then they got stuff from Mr. Beard. And if I can ever buy from myself, to me, that's free commerce. And you think I'm 49, how much money am I going to spend in the next 50 years on hair care supplies? And I don't even have hair. So just to be able to sow that seed back into yourself and save that money, that's a lot of money over time. It really is. And that's how you get, I was telling my mentees one night about nickel and diamond your revenue. Certain things you can do. If you don't buy coffee that day, transfer $15 to your internet bank. That money adds up so much over time that you'd be surprised. You eat dinner in that day, transfer $50 to your internet bank. If you transfer $15 a day, let me show y'all something, to your internet bank for 365 days, that's $5,000. That's $5,000. Do that for 10 years, that's $50,000. Do it twice a day. That's even more. Do $50 a day. Say I'm not gonna eat out dinner, I'm not gonna eat out lunch, or every time I save money on these beauty supplies, I'm gonna put it in a separate account. $50 a day times 365, that's 18,000. 10 years, that's 180,000. You can go buy cash. You can go buy a house in the South for cash and not owe anybody. Or put that money in a retirement account and compound that money. So don't think that you have to have millions coming in to be a millionaire. There's all kinds of stories of school teachers and bus drivers who were just diligent about their finances, and over time they generated more revenue. So this is an opportunity for you to be diligent about your finances.
So guys, go to bit.ly/beautybank2020, register for more information. Those of you that are here tonight, get back with the people that invited you. If you saw this post to join us tonight on Verlin's page, get back to Verlin. If you saw this post on D. Jefferson's page, she invited you, get back with her. Go back to the person that invited you to get more information and get started. Now is the time. Don't wait until this opportunity has passed you by. Maximize the opportunity now. I hope you guys got some information. I want to thank the ladies for joining us tonight. Look, don't wait, don't delay. Go out and find a way to join us, to be a part of this, because we want to take parts of our industry back, and the hair is just the first step. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.